There we go. Alright, so I had this game on kind of a hiatus for a little over a month because of a few things that happened in real life. Let's see, what did I want to do? I wanted to complete Jaden's story mode and reach it to level 100 in the underground. Those are my two main goals of this game. Lots of people I haven't dueled yet. This girl looks like she's probably pretty strong. You were duel. Do they have light sworns in this game? Seems like that'd be an easier deck to do than Teledad. But first to go. Alright, so why did I stop doing this again? I think it was I got sick, like in February. Was it February? It was almost 2 months ago, I think. Late January, early February, somewhere around that time. I got sick for like a week, and I stopped recording because of that. And then I never got around back to it because when I'm sick I don't do any work, and since I was out for like a week I had to do other stuff that had higher priority than playing YGO Tag Force 3, which doesn't even get a lot of views, but I played anyway because it's like one of my favorite Tag Force games. But I mean, I've already beaten it. There we go. And Destiny draw. Anyways, I would have gotten back to it eventually. It's just while I was catching up on videos from my other channels. For those of you who don't know, I do YouTube full-time, mainly because of my other channel, which has videos that take forever to edit. I'd say it takes about 8 hours to edit one of those videos. I don't do it all at once though, I spread it out over a couple of days. And Yu-Gi-Oh videos too, but not Tag Force 3. But anyways, after... Oh shit, she has a Monarch deck. God damn it. Oh well. Anyways, while I was getting all my other videos squared away, getting back into things, my older sister had her baby, because I live with my two sisters. And since I thought, oh, there's going to be a newborn in the house, I won't be able to record for a while. Turns out that's not really a problem. Level 6, I have any level 8s that I can sync her into. Sure do. Yeah, so anyways, the newborn is really quiet. The big problem though is my sister also has a 4-year-old who is loud. He likes to scream randomly, and he's just all around a loud little kid. And seriously, oh, I can't go into it. Even then, it's not really that big of a deal. It's more of a combination of I always have someone else in the house who could start screaming at any point for no reason. And the fact that it's summer now, because I live in a place where it's really hot all the time. And since there's always someone home, I have to record, because I record my videos in the most quietest room in the house, which is the one, because we live like in a 5-bedroom house, but we only use 3 of the bedrooms. So there's just 2 empty bedrooms at all times. So I have the place where I record in the most soundproof one, the one that's situated further away from all of the noise. Because I can't have a room next to the backyard because I have the 2 dogs back there. I don't want them to start just, you know, barking for no reason in the middle of the video. I can't have that. And then we have our neighbors who have dogs in their backyard that like to bark randomly for no reason. So I can't have one of the rooms next to the neighbors. And then we have the other neighbors that don't have any dogs or anything, but there's no rooms on that side of the house, so I'm basically stuck in this room that I'm in, and it's hot. It has the worst insulation in the entire house. It's right above the garage. And our air conditioning's broken. And I've been trying to get it fixed for like 3 months now. So I have to basically close the door to my room with no insulation while I just have the fan on me all the time. And it's just hot the whole time. So it's not really a fun environment to record in. So yeah, that's why I haven't been doing these very often, or why I haven't really been streaming either. Because before my sister had her baby, it was still winter time. And it wasn't ridiculously hot. Now that it is, I have to get the AC fixed. I either have to get the AC fixed or just have no one else at home. That way I can leave my door wide open, that way there's some insulation. If I open the window, it's not the same. It actually just kind of gets hotter for some reason. I don't understand that. For some reason, if I leave the door wide open, it's not that hot. It's bearable. That's how I do most of my editing, which is the door wide open with my 2 fans pointed at me. But when I record, I have to close the door because there's other people in the house who talk, and I talk inside my room. So it's just this whole situation, which I actually just explained out. Is there a way to even, like, simplify it further? Basically, the reason I don't record these very often is because when I record, I have to close my door, and it's really hot in my room. And leaving the door open isn't really an option because my sister's on maternity leave and they're home 24/7. So in about 2 months I should be able to record again. Or if we just get the fucking AC fixed. I'm so mad about that, really. Just calm down. Think of a happy place. Maybe like when it's not hot. It's the winter. Or maybe I'm just going to have to barrage our landlord with texts to call an AC repairman. Even when the AC's fixed, it's still hot in here. This room sucks. I hate it. But it's the only room I can record in. All the other rooms in the house are fine. But all the other rooms in the house have external noise from the dogs in the backyard and our neighbors. It's not like they're always barking, but I mean, dogs bark randomly all the time. I'm already sweating. This is the worst. This is why I don't do these. The thing is, it gets even hotter at night. And if I wake up early to do it, well, kids love to wake up early. I was like, oh, I can just record at night then. Well, because they do go to sleep pretty early. Oh yeah, there we go. Well, I mean, that's an option, but it's hotter at night than it is during the day, which I do not understand. It's a huge pain in the ass, to be honest. This whole recording situation. Oh well, it's not that hot if I'm able to control my body temperature manually. You can influence your body temperature to some extent. Like there's that guy who was able to climb Mount Everest in a pair of like bicycle shorts only. Mount Everest, which is famous for people dying to the cold, by just controlling his body temperature through like meditation and stuff. So as long as I calm myself down, try not to get too stressed, I'm able to not sweat as much. Wait, how the hell is she keeping it? Oh, that's right, it was a creature swap. Ooh, having to be a paragon of virtue where nothing bothers me at all times is annoying too. Try not to get mad all the time. It's not like I get mad all the time either. I'm totally fine most of the time. It's just if I'm playing a game and I start losing a little bit, I get a little bit of stress because I'm only human, and then I start sweating because my room is really hot. How many more dark type monsters do I need in the graveyard? Just one? I should actually like pay attention. I don't really need to pay attention. I played so much Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't even need to pay attention to Tag Force 3. I know what I'm doing. Sure, I might not be making the most optimal plays, but I'm making good enough plays. What I'm doing right now, you know, besides complaining about how hot my room is I'm trying to get enough duel points that way I can go buy sandwiches for Jaden, that way I can just skip to a story mode option. I think I might have enough to go buy some sandwiches right now. I almost have like 4,000 duel points. I got a lot from the last guy I beat. I still have 4,000. One more. No, wait, I think I need 2 more dark type monsters in the graveyard. I need a way to send some dark type monsters to the grave. This is actually perfect. Would you like to activate the effect of Armageddon Night? Well, sure would, broski. Oh, you know what? I can send Plague Spreader Zombie to the grave. Oops, Skype noises. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. Do I have? Yep, got Goyle Guardian. Alright, so let's use Plague Spreader Zombie's effect. I'll top deck Diamond Dude. Bring out Plague Spreader Zombie. And then go into the Goyle Guardian. Or I can go into Bryonic. Oh wait, I'm gonna send 1 to the graveyard, and if I use Bryonic, I can return Stratos to my hand. I can use this effect as many times per turn as I want. I actually might be able to win this turn if I use Bryonic instead of Goyle. Now I have 2 dark types in the graveyard, because Plague Spider is going to get removed from play. Okay, would you like to activate his effect? Not right now. So yeah, I got 2 dark types in the graveyard. Let's use his effect real quick. Select a card you wish to discard. Just 1, and let's send Stratos to my hand. There we go. Now I can bring out Dark Armed Dragon. And I can use Bryonic's effect again to send Sangan to the graveyard. I can also just use Malicious effect to bring him out, but I don't really need Malicious right now. So let's just use Dad to destroy his 2 cards. Designate a card to destroy. Oh my! Genius. I'm too good at this game. Alright, Sangan. You know, I would like to stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Some more. For a while before my sister went on maternity leave, and when it was still winter, I was like streaming like 2 or 3 days a week Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. I mean, I stream every Saturday over my WoW channel. And only Saturdays. I used to be every Saturday and Wednesday, but I don't really like streaming, to be honest. But I mean, when I do my Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, all I do is just play duels anyway. And I really like making my Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos. Because basically what I do is I build a couple of decks, but with decks, I usually just pop on some music, and then I just build decks for like an hour or 2. After an hour and 2, I'll have like maybe 3 or 4 decks made. And then after that, I'll put on YouTube videos, like in a playlist, and then just play Yu-Gi-Oh! For hours to fine-tune the decks and to get footage. And that's actually a lot of fun. And I could usually just do that part while streaming. But the thing is, I really like watching YouTube videos while I do that. So I wouldn't really want to... What should we call it? I wouldn't really want to take away my fun time of watching videos while playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because when I stream, I have to, you know, like pay attention, read chat, answer questions. It's not, you know, like terrible or anything, but you know, if I was gonna have the choice of whether I could play Yu-Gi-Oh! By myself while watching YouTube videos or Netflix if I catch up my YouTube videos, which I almost never do. I'd rather pick the entertainment route, especially since streaming doesn't really net me anything. But if I stream enough, like I have the YouTube Yu-Gi-Oh audience, where if I streamed enough time, I could probably get a subscription over on a partnership over with Twitch. And if I got a Twitch partnership, I'd be able to create my own custom emotes. And that's basically all I want to do. That's my goal in life, is to create custom emotes. In order to do that, all I have to do is just stream Yu-Gi-Oh a few days a week. And I could do that because I mean I do it anyway, but there goes the problem of, you know, having it quiet for that amount of time. I don't even really care if it's quiet or not. It's more the fact that I don't like closing my door at all because it gets hot. And doing it for hours on end is already a pain in the ass enough when I do it on Saturdays. Duel. So once I get my AC fix, I'll probably start streaming Yu-Gi-Oh again. Because then the one thing holding me back, and the fact that it's really hot in my room when I close the door, it won't be that big of a deal. Because I can just turn up the AC. Normal duel. Echo. Make a good duel. Alright. You know, I probably should just went to go buy stuff. Crush card virus. Drive a monster with less than 1,000. Big bang shot. I gotta close Skype whenever I do this. Like, I have notifications turned off, except when someone like posts a picture to the Skype group. And it looks like they're posting pictures to the Skype group. Which I don't do very often, but they happen to be doing it when I'm doing this right now, so. Fun stuff. Alright, so Crush Card Virus, I have to have 1,000 less attack. The only monster I have in my deck with 1,000 less attack is Plague Spreader Zombie. In order to get Plague Spreader Zombie out, I can just use Armageddon Knight. Yeah, let's do that. Getting off Crush Card Virus might actually win me the duel. All Bides Lonesome. Ooh, Sandian would be nice too. Ooh, Destiny Hero Malicious, that works too. Alright, now let's use Malicious' effect. No. 2,700. Yeah, I think I'll just set my 2 trap cards and then pass. So yeah, that's my life. The biggest problem I have in my life is that my room is a little bit too hot. So my life's pretty good right now. Just making videos all day, not having to worry about schoolwork. That's always great. Up until about a year ago, I was still in school. I took a break though to see if I could grow my YouTube channels, which I did. I just didn't really want to go back because school sucks. Select a monster. And the only reason, like legit, the only reason I'm going to school is so that I can brag about having a degree later on in life. I had actually no plans of using it to get a job or anything. So things are working out. I still kind of want to finish because I still do want to brag about the fact that I have a degree in something. Because being able to brag about stuff, what greater joy is there in life than to brag about things? Ooh, you know what? I can go into 2 Goyle Guardians if I use another emergency teleport. Select 1 material. Go Cribbins! And I bet you'll never guess what I was going to school for. It was psychology. Biggest thing holding me back from that degree though is the fact that I still have to take 2 more semesters of Japanese. Or quit Japanese and start up an easier language like Spanish. and then do that for 2 years. I hate foreign languages so much. Especially Japanese. Holy crap. If you ever have to take a second language, and you happen to be like a weeaboo like me and you like anime, don't take Japanese. It's really hard. Like, I mean, I already watched with subtitles anyway. I don't need it, but I was like, if I have to learn a language, I might as well learn one that, you know, I watch anime all the time. It'd be cool to understand what they're saying. God, no, it's so much harder than Spanish. Or, like, French. Japanese is, like, one of the top 5 hardest languages to learn. It is just a huge pain in the ass. And I regret every day that I decided to take that instead of Spanish. So if I go back to school, or when I say when I have to go back to school, I have to take 2 more semesters of that. Because I've already taken 3 semesters of it, but I failed the Spanish, like, 201, the 3rd one you take. So I've passed 101 and 102, but now I have to take, like, 201 and 202. And I failed my 3rd semester of it by, like, 1%. Well, I mean, I didn't actually fail, I got a D. I had, like, a 69%. No, I think it was, like, a 68 or 67%. I got, like, one of the... because you have to get at least a C in order to pass classes in college. And I was, like, a couple of percentages away from a C. Which means I have to take the class again, because I have to get a C for it to count. Which sucks. Unless I'm wrong about that, then I only have to take 1 more semester of Japanese, and that would be great. But then it's going to be like one of the hardest semesters because it's the last one. And I'm really bad at it. The main thing is that whenever I try to, like, teach myself it, like, I'm really good at memorizing things. So rote memorization, stuff like that, I have techniques down for that. It's actually pretty easy. If I just did all the work, I would actually pass the class pretty easily. The thing is, though, the classes, they give you so much work to do every week. Like, literally, in order to do all the work they give you, you'd have to spend at least 4 hours a day, every day for a week, going over all the materials, because they give you just a crap ton to do. And if I did it all, I'd totally be fine, because the classes, they have it out so that so that you can pass the class. It's just the work itself is so boring. That's the biggest thing. I can't stay awake while I do it. It's just so boring. I can learn, you know, like 150 new vocab words every week, no problem. Not like we have that many. They usually, like, cut it down when they learn like 20 or 30, which is a cakewalk. I can learn that in an afternoon. But the amount of work they give you to learn all the grammar and how to use the words and sentences and stuff. So boring. You acquired, I acquired cards. Sandwiches. Alright, let's buy some sandwiches real quick. I'm just gonna spend all my money on sandwiches. Did he actually lose some hearts? No, he got some. Alright, I think I'm actually just gonna skip this for you guys. Ah, damn it. I ran out of money as soon as I... Oh, he literally has like a tiny sliver left. Alright, I just have to deal with 1 person and beat them. Crawley, this should be easy.